almost 4 weeks ago, we caught the huge seed swarm catch right over there. They came from one of those two big trees there. I think it was the tall one on the left. I'm not sure, but it's one of those two trees. And my friend called me a few days ago and said we got some bees in here. When I got here, I disturbed them a little bit and they came after me. It's a little chilly, so they're not moving much. See them in there? I have no idea how big of a swarm it is, but gonna take these down and I get another one set up in its place and then go set out a couple more. And all right, it's that time of the year. Cool stuff. Perfect day to put out swarm traps today. It's a little bit chilly, really too cold to go through the bees much at all. And so I did just take down a trap that I caught some bees in and set it up right over there. And I've got a couple of videos out already that I've done in the past about how I do swarm traps, but just thought I'd review it with you real quick. This will be it's perfect time in 2019 to get this done. A chilly day, but it's not going to stay chilly for long, I don't think. So basically what this is an 8-frame hive. Body right here, deep, with a bottom screwed onto the bottom, just a board. It's got an old board here with a hole in it, screwed to the back. The keys to success, I believe, are having at least a frame or two of old comb. It can be old nasty comb. Sometimes the older, the blacker, the better. I put those in there. And the rest is foundation. If you go foundationless, wax foundation, plastic foundation, it really doesn't matter. I usually put a frame like this. I'm not sure why I do this, but I do, in the front. And then I'll put the 2 old frames right behind that. And then I fill the rest of it up with foundation. So now the box is full right here. Okay? So then, one of my keys to success, I believe, is this stuff right here. Swarm Commander, it really works. So this is the spray right here, and that's what I've used mostly in the past. But this year I'm trying out the Swarm Commander gel. That's what I caught. I believe that's what I used when I caught that other swarm over there. So I'm going to use that today. And what I do, it says apply 5 to 10 drops of gel to your bait, hive, or trap. Reapply as needed. Do not put too much Swarm Commander in your hive. Too much Swarm Commander can repel bees. So I just put actually a couple drops in there. I'll put a little bit more on this one. I hadn't really read the directions. I think I just put a little bit on that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply. That's 2, 3, 4. I'll put one up here on the lid. This is the lid right here. Put 1 or 2 drops right here on the lid, like this. Swarm Commander really draws them in, guys. I've had great success with it over the years. I've caught multiple swarms using this stuff and setting them up kind of like this. Now if you use a spray, I'll just spray a couple of sprays in there, either on the top of the frames or on the lid of the hive. Put the lid on. And then I just take a ratchet strap it down, and I'm going to show you here in a minute how I hang it up in a tree. So that's kind of how it's set up. Just hang it up in a tree and go from there. So let's go over and find a tree here, and we'll show you how I do that. Okay guys, I just hung the trap up here. I had to rig it up a little bit. Normally I put a nail in a bigger tree than this, and I put it just a little bit higher up. But I do want the box to be to where I can reach it when I'm trying to get the bees after I've caught a swarm, so I don't have to be trying to climb a ladder and get these bees down. It just seems to work fine for me. I've heard different things. I've heard about how you need to put it up higher, but I've caught a lot of swarms just like this. So what I had to do was I broke off a limb up here. I found a branch that I broke off, hung over that, and because the tree was leaning a little bit this way, I had to put a little small log behind it to level it out. And so now and then strapped it to the tree that way. So this thing is up there. It's up there pretty good. It's not going anywhere. Once I get the box hung, I will typically take, if I use a spray, I'll put a spray or 2 at the entrance. I have the gel here. I'm going to put 1 little drop right here at the entrance and rub it inside like this. And it should be set and ready to go. Hopefully we'll catch us some bees here, guys. I like to have these traps kind of around where my bees are in case they swarm. I'm not here. This is out in a remote area. I'm not here very often, so maybe it'll catch them. If they do swarm, I hope they don't, but if they do, I can catch them or maybe catch some feral bees passing through. If you find this video to be interesting, guys, if you would just give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell if you want to see future videos from me. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to pull that camera off the tripod there. I'm going to show you a little bit up close how I fix this up, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to get up here close. Here's the hole. I believe it's an 1.5 inch hole is what I drill in there. It can be smaller. I think a lot of people make them a little smaller, but that's how I do it. And then behind here, what I had to do is I put that kind of stick back there and propped in there so it would level out the box a little bit, because you see how the tree's leaning. There's the branch I hung it over. I think it's going to work out okay. Like I said, I usually put a nail a little bit higher up, but I do want that box to be reachable. When I go to catch my bees, I'll just put me a little bit of duct tape right over the hole. And it's perfect size. It'll hold them in. I usually do it in the evening or when it's a little bit chilly like it is today and they're not out flying. I take them to their new spot. All right, guys, that's it. Y'all take care. Have a good one. And thanks for watching Bruce's Bees.